Hello there, Glam Fam. It's me, Linwood, with my beautiful wife, Allison, and this is not my real voice or accent. Today we're doing a wig review for Hairvivi. So like the Star Wars theme song.
I don't know, I just wanted something like powerful to come.
Like Wonder Woman.
I think this is probably the first one that we've gotten with a color like this, for one thing.
Yeah, so Lillian is an ombre wig, and I'll include some videos that way you guys can see, because it can go anywhere from I think 16 inches up to like 24 inches maybe. It might be 22. But the prices of course vary based on the length that you get and all that. This one is a, I believe, 6-inch parting space lace frontal wig. It has the bald cap method on there, but they have improved the bald cap method. So instead of it having the stocking cap portion on there, it literally has another layer of lace here that doesn't separate from the wig at all. And I'll try to get some close-ups of that. Actually, let me zoom in and see what we can do. I can't. So as you can see right here, you can see there's an extra layer of lace. So we've got lace here, and we've also got lace here. Now, this additional lace here means it's much smoother to the touch. Ooh, look at those fingernails, are so nicely groomed. It's like QVC, but clean. So from there, you can see they stitched that extra around the edge there. So you still got some stocking cap on here, but it's much more durable than just a stocking cap was before, because now you don't have to worry about it looking like you got to run in your pantyhose when you put your wig on. Alright, let's back her back up. You guys can also see it still has the elastic strap in here with the bra strap method, like so, that you can just go ahead and unlast. You can do it a little tighter if you want, and you've also got where you can just boop, just straight up remove that thing if you don't want it. Still has the adjustment straps in here, the long as Hello Kitty comb in the nape, and of course the 2 combs here by the ear, and the one in the top. No, it's not the longest in the nation, but it's definitely long. What? How do I put that back on there? Watch me struggle to make this look easy. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay. So yeah, that's all that's to it. Now, it is, of course, pre-plucked, all that. There's still lace in the nape area as well, but we literally never use this part. Like, we're not those people.
I'm not trustworthy of anything, yeah.
Yeah, that's a different YouTube family slash couple slash, I don't know who's doing that, but it ain't us. Every time I see people gluing stuff to the nape, it always just looks like their neck is just about to rip off. It's all wrinkled up. It just doesn't look good to me, so we don't do that over in these parts. I don't play like that.
I don't need to be worried about what's going on back here while I'm worried about what's going on over here. I'm trying to...
Just know if the wind blows from down somehow and a really strong gust, that wig might rise up. But as long as you got it secured here and you got your elastic band on, you should be good to go.
Yeah.
Let's just hope that the back of your head ain't flat. Anyway, let's keep it moving. But it hasn't been curled or anything like that by us. This is the way well, this isn't the way it came. It's been sitting on the counter for quite some time, awaiting the filmation, the filmography, the filmification. So yeah, you guys can see the color, and honestly I think for it to be sitting that long, it still looks really good. The hairline on it looks nice. There's no baby hairs. All grown people who pay bills.
No baby, no.
See, these hairs right here, they pay bills. They drop their kids off of childcare. They cook dinner. They wake up in the middle of the night to change diapers. These hairs right here, they do it all. They mow the grass. They change tires. They pay taxes. They do it all. They got people on child support. You guys can see it looks naturally like scalp. You can part her anywhere, and it still has that scalp look, so it doesn't really matter how you part it. If you wanted to make a bang, whatever the case may be. Hairvivi does also sell clip-on bangs with their wigs now, so like let's say if you like this wig, you want that same ombre look with the bangs, you can actually order.
That piece right there.
Yeah.
Keep everything else. You don't have to worry about cutting it. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, what happened? Yeah,
So that's nice, especially if you're one where it's like you don't want to have to worry about having multiple wigs. Like you just want to have one trusty handy dandy wig that does it all. So having a bang that you can clip on or off is also a nice added touch. So GlamFam, Allison is in the process of putting it on. There's no glue or anything on here yet. As you guys can see, she's still lifting it up, kind of getting her positioned, all that. But I wanted you guys to kind of see how it looks just thrown on, because I know everybody's not trying to go through that whole like glue your wig down situation. And you want to see what it looks like if you just throw this baby straight on. Now of course it's going to be contingent upon what your hairline looks like, but yeah. Now honestly, we don't use glue, we use gel, because you know Allison likes to take it off every day. Take it off.
I'm just going to go ahead and start by gluing it down first at the top, and then I'll come back and cut some more around the ears, because I got some tiny little bitty baby ears. So Yeah.
Now, the nice thing about Hairvivi, in case anyone's wondering, or if you hadn't seen any of our other videos about them, is that they basically do all of the work for you. So it comes pre-plucked, pre-bleached, pre-tweezed. Wait, that's the same thing as pre-plucked. With the bald cap method, with the elastic band already in there, and all the customary stuff that most other wigs come with in terms of like the elastic straps, or the adjustment straps in the back, things like that. It's usually got a good degree of parting space. They're incredibly natural looking, and we have not had any negative experience with them as of yet regarding their wigs. We've always been very satisfied with their wigs. And Allison is trying her best to cut this lace out, removing her ear. Usually I do this for her, but I think it's also nice for you guys to see that this is able to be done yourself, because I know everyone just automatically assumes like, well, if I had someone in the house kind of doing this for me, you know, my stuff would look good too. But to be quite honest, like, this is not a wig that you have to do a lot of preparation for. And if it was, I would let you guys know, because you would be seeing me bleach knots or something like that. And this just isn't necessary with this one.
So whenever I first start, I like to push everything back. The hair, just everything. That way I have a clear view of what's going on. And then I kind of lift the wig back a little bit and go ahead and just put my, I don't know if you guys can see, go ahead and just put some of the gel just right there. With the gel, you guys know you don't have to worry about where you're putting it. Oh my God, I got it on my eyebrow.
I'm not sure what you're using. Oh, wait. There we go, stop. It's got to focus on it. Okay, so she's using the Got to Be Ultra Glued Styling Gel. Invincible Styling Gel.
And I've switched to this one because it dries better. The timing is ultimately the same, but after it dries, you can't see it. And it just seems like it sticks longer because I have very oily skin. So I got to be worried about all that going on. So I'm just going to let that kind of air dry a little bit. That's not that. That's not the way for that.
I don't know what beat to do for that. That's the only beat I do because, you know.
That's the beat for that. Go ahead.
That's it.
Oh my God. So I just kind of tap it a little bit. I know everybody likes to bust out a blow dry. I don't have time for no blow dry in the morning. I got time to throw the wig on, throw the gel down, put my scarf on, do my makeup, keep moving. Simple, easy. And actually after, because I take my wig off every single day, I'm not going to sleep in this. The glue will begin to just be on the lace. It will not be showing through all crazy or nothing like that, but underneath you will see it. And let's say you are having a major rush day, you got to go somewhere right quick. There's not something extremely important where you're going to be, people are going to be looking at your hairline all day. I just kind of wet the edge of my hair with my hands, and I put that wig back on and tie it back down. And I don't have to worry about re-adding any glue because it's already kind of on the lace already. So that's something that's, as you go along with this, will be helpful for you.
Yes, lay your edges. Yes. Yes, comb and things. Comb. Yes. Look at that.
A lot of times I, with the with the edges like this, I just kind of try to push them forward a little bit because as you begin to pull the hair back, it just kind of has that wispy kind of look without you writing your name on your edges or nothing like that. You don't have to worry about a signature.
A whole signature?
A whole signature.
You can write the preamble in them edges, girl. Now, I will say, please make sure you're taking care of your hair up underneath your wigs. I feel like everybody and their mama these days is wearing wigs, which is not a bad thing. But if you're not taking care of your hair underneath the wigs, it is not a protective style. It is just a cover-up. It's like, think of it like makeup. If you're putting on makeup, your skin might look pretty in the meantime, but if you're not focusing on skincare at all, your skin is just getting worse and worse up underneath that stuff. So it just becomes like a veil for whatever damage is going on underneath. So just make sure that you're focusing well on hair care underneath there. That way you can ensure that your hair is staying in the best shape possible. I feel like a lot of times when people start ignoring their hair underneath or treating their commercial hair, that's professional for weave, their commercial hair better than they treat their natural hair, then you start to see issues with that. And I've seen it for years where people are like, oh, well, you know, these tracks is good hair. Doesn't I use my expensive shampoo on that, but then you use some Suave, or if you fancy Suave, on your natural hair, whether you're relaxed, natural, naturally straight, whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter.
So let me ask, okay, so what do you think is a good time frame for, like, if someone has said, I'm going to glue this down and I'm going to wear this wig for a whole month without taking it off? What do you think is a good time frame?
I feel like a month is rather long. Honestly, I would not extend longer than probably 2 weeks without being able to get down to your scalp and like properly treating that scalp. Let me pull this out some. There we go. So to me, and the reason why I say it like this is because, like, okay, I know they make stuff that lasts like a month, but especially, and this depends on where you're at too. Here, we're in Texas. It's hot here. People are sweating. There's oil. It's a great way for bacteria to build up, and really, your scalp needs air just like your lungs and the rest of your body does. We function well off of it. Now, imagine your scalp being the same way. You've got something that's covering it up for a long period of time, and the nice thing about a wig is you can take it off and reapply. You can take it off, shampoo the hair or treat the scalp, and then put it back on. So I just don't see the sense in people doing these month-long situations if it's not necessary, whereas like a lot of times with sew-in, you can still get in there and cleanse the scalp between the braids and things. You can't always do that with a wig. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of the Giovanni's Too Chic serum in the Ultra Moist line in here just for a small amount of shine, and honestly a little bit goes a long way. So we're just gonna, not that you can really,
Yeah, because it's clear.
there we go. We're just gonna go ahead and put literally that much in there, just so that way it's not getting like flyaway or frizz. It just kind of gives a bit more shine to the hair as I'm working on it. And I will say I was surprised because the ends don't feel dry. A lot of times I'm worried when you get pre-colored wigs that they would come dry, things like that.
Over processed.
Yeah, but this doesn't feel like that at all. Of course, being the fact that it does come with some degree of curl to it already, you can have some frizz, and being that this is summertime, humidity can be something else. So getting a nice serum for your wigs can be a great way to help block against humidity. So that's why I'm using this little bit on here. So this iron is by Tool Science. I got it from Sally's. It's also available on Amazon. I'll see if I can find some links for it and put them in the description box for you.
So this flat iron is like really amazing. Our flat irons last us so long. Like I had the same one for I don't even know how long, years. And this one, I noticed first thing is it literally took seconds to heat up.
Yeah.
And then it's got the control temperature, which you need. It is necessary to know how high the iron is.
And you guys can see how easily this hair is straightening. I'm really not having to do much at all. So I don't know, I don't really have any complaints. It's not putting off any foul smells, any chemical odors. So yeah, no complaints. The flat iron is nice. For me, the flat iron is a little bulky, which I don't prefer. I like a really thin flat iron. Allison actually loves the size of this one because she's used to working with the ones that are like the size of a cheese or something like that. I was gonna put some curls in here, but I'm honestly liking it completely bone straight. So I might put a little bit of something in there, but I'm gonna straighten it all the way out, and that way we can have a look at this wig and see how we feel. Okay, so just so you guys can kind of see the difference, this is the way it came. This is with it straightened, and literally this was with one pass of the iron, and I have it on 370 in terms of the temperature. This one is a digital iron as well. I don't know if you guys can see the temperature in here, probably not. But when you touch this little part here, you're able to adjust the temperature setting in here. So it's currently on 370. This goes all the way up to 450, but the devil is a lie. So you guys know how I feel. If you don't bake cookies that high, don't flat iron your hair that high. But yeah, this hair feels really soft even after putting heat to it. You guys can see it has a nice shine to it. It's not looking like oily or greasy from products. I literally put less than 1 pump of product in the entire wig. And I mean, it just looks and feels very nice. There's no like sharp lines anywhere where, like, I don't know if you guys have seen the ones where they're colored and it's got like this straight line of color and they're like ombre and you're like no way, that's bad. This is blended very nicely. It looks professionally done, so that's a plus as well. And some of those lighter tones come all the way up like they would if we were doing it in the salon as well, so that's a nice added touch. Allison, what do you think?
I love it. I love it. I think this is actually the first ombre wig that I've ever seen that was done right. Because usually, yeah, you've got that, you just got slapped with a paintbrush look going on. And usually the hair is fried because whoever was coloring the hair didn't have knowledge of how to do this. And so, yeah, you do usually run into that.
So, I mean, imagine if you were buying a wig from another company and you were trying to do the elastic band, you were trying to bleach the knots, you were trying to tweeze the hairline, you were doing the bald cap method, you were having to do your own color on there. To get this same wig would cost you quite a bit more, honestly,
in just the supplies that you would need to do that, and it would end up being a good degree of steps as well. So
yeah, and what if you mess up?
yeah. So to me, it's nice that there's an option to be able to get something that looks like you paid a stylist to do it, and it honestly saves you quite a bit. Because I'm going to tell you guys the truth, to have a stylist customize and color your wig is not cheap, even if you're able to find a good price wig. If you wanted someone to do half of the things that you see on this wig here, or really any other Hairvivi wig for that matter, it would cost you significantly more than it does to just buy the wig already prepped for you like that. So to me, I think that they're a really cost-effective option, especially if you're looking to, oh no, especially if you're looking to have a more natural-looking wig, or to have a more customized-looking wig, especially the fact that you can save as well just by kind of shortening the length or picking and choosing which options you want for your wig. So if you're not one that likes the bald cap method, they have plenty of wigs that don't have it. If you don't like the fact that this wig doesn't have baby hair, they've got wigs that do have baby hair. So I mean, to me, it's nice that they give you options. They give you the option for the clip-in bangs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that it's great that they take so much work out of the process for the consumers.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, so this is the wig completely straightened out. I haven't taken like a hot comb or anything to it, because I know a lot of times people will do that to lay it even more flat in the part line. But just so that way you guys can see how good this hair is looking, how well it moves, the shine and things on it. This is after applying heat. You guys can see the blend on the color, because a lot of times curls will hide any type of mistakes with color. So you guys can see the blend is still nice. You want to show the other side too, Allison? Mm-hmm. So you guys can kind of see like those lighter pieces I was talking about that are going through there, and see how you can't really tell where exactly that color starts. It just kind of gradually fades from dark to light. That's how an ombre should look. This hair is obviously still very nice and healthy feeling, so I have no complaints. And then let me have you hop up, that way they can see the back, the thickness, all that.
So they can see my thickness.
Yes, they can see your thickness with a quickness. Okay, so you guys can kind of see here, this is the back of the unit. I want you guys to be able to kind of see here. Oh, she's got a hoodie on there. Okay. But that way you guys can see, like, look at the shine on here, you guys. The blend from one to the other. I think this is a nice option, too, for people who have been wanting to play around with color but are not super comfortable, because it's something where it's still dark up top up here, and it's just blended down to where you have more of a subtle application of it. And even though down here is considerably brighter than up here is, it's still something where it doesn't feel drastic at all, because we're not going from like an almost black to like a platinum blonde. This is like an almost black to like a very natural, nice, soft brown. So yeah, to me it looks really nice. I don't have any complaints with it. Allison, you want to give your final thoughts on this baby?
I don't know what to tell you. I love it.
GlamFam, I just realized we forgot to close out the video. We didn't close it out at all. So, let us know what you think.
We went back to work.
We're back to housework and stuff. But let us know what you think down in the comment box below. If you're interested in this wig, there'll be links down in the description box. All of that loveliness. Alize Jenkins still got it on while we clean.
I done laid down and did all kinds of stuff.
Ciao. She done twerked in the wig. She done beat kids in the wig. We ain't beat no kids. But nonetheless, I mean, don't put it past us. But still. But yeah, so let us know what you guys think down below. And until next time, take care. God bless. Stay glam. And you know we love you, boo.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Her lips are blue. She done had, what's that?
It's because they like had a slushy. And I did not get a brain fleece, Miss Daughter.
Okay, so bye. If you don't yet follow us on Instagram at GetGlamFam, be sure to check us out. We have tons of stuff that you just may love, including comedy, foolery, and behind-the-scenes stuff on videos like the one you saw today. Be sure to check us out and follow. Take care, God bless, and stay glam. You know I love you, boo.